What's up, guys? So today we're gonna put together my first PC build ever. Now, I looked out on YouTube and there was not really any like go-to step by step how to put everything together. So I wanted to make this video because one of the videos I saw was the guy put the PC together in like 10 minutes. I don't think you could put a PC together in 10 minutes. And he's like, okay, install this part. And then he says, okay, it goes here. And then it doesn't show how to do it or how to put it on. It just goes like, it's on. So we'll go step by step. I'll speed some things up, slow some other things down. But yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy.
In me so deep, I wanna tell you something. Dressed in a stunning red, your head upon my chest. The pain inside means nothing.
Okay, guys. So you can see me over here. You can see overhead. I've kind of set up here, so we're going to start with the motherboard first. Let's go ahead and open it up. So what you want to do is you want to open it up, obviously. The motherboard I'm going with is the Asus Tough Gaming because I went with an Intel card, and so Intel's kind of the best card you can get for this. And so as you can see here, it comes with an antenna because it's a Wi-Fi capable. Okay, put that off to the side. We open this up. You want to carefully take it out. This one's a little heavy, and all of these will come with instruction manuals. So always take these out too. Okay, and what you do is you just close the box and put it on the top. Like so. Okay, and manual will always have how to add stuff, drive, some stickers, Asus Tough Gaming, some see here, and here you go. So here's the layout of the motherboard itself. So we'll be able to see which ports, where everything goes, basically, if you get lost. Okay. So let's go ahead over here. Let's take it out of the bag. Okay. So we'll go ahead and unbox the processor here. Okay. And so this specific processor does not come with cooling. It doesn't come with a fan like a AMD would or anything like that. And I honestly don't know why it doesn't, but it's fine because we got our own cooler. Okay, and with these Intel or any Core processor or anything like that, you don't want to touch the ends. You never want to put your finger on the bottom. You always want to hold it from the sides. Okay, and these guys will have indicators as to where it goes. So you're gonna have to open up here where the processor goes. Okay, you don't want to open that up. Okay, and it opens up like that. Okay, and with these Intel or any Core processor or anything like that, you don't want to touch the ends. You never want to put your finger on the bottom. You always want to hold it from the sides. Okay, and these guys will have indicators as to where it goes. So you're gonna have to open up here where the processor goes. Okay, you don't want to open that up. Okay, and it opens up like that. Here there's a small divot right there where it's gonna line up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it like this because that's how it'll mount, and I'll place it. You take it, find the divot and line it up with the other divot. Just carefully. Drop it in. You just drop it in. You don't have to push, you don't have to do anything, it just drops in place. Okay? Then you close this up. You have to push back, close it. This thing should pop out. There, you just pop it out like that. Okay? Don't be afraid, and just lock it in place. Okay, so now we've got the processor in there, and that was a bit scary just because the processor is very expensive. It's like $300 something, and if you put it in wrong, you're kind of screwed. But I mean, I think the scraping that you hear is just on the top here when you put it in. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so that's the processor. Now we can go and move on to the RAM. So here are your RAM slots. You can open these two. Okay. So next, you have the Vengeance cards. So these cards are, I would say, the best ones that you could, best bang for your buck. So you can see here, we'll have a divot there. So this card actually goes like that because it lines up with this small tooth. Okay. And since we don't have this one that moves, we'll go ahead and put this one in first. Kind of slide it in. Okay, we gotta push this way. Okay, and so now we're actually lined up, and so now I just have to push it down. You just push down until this little clip clips in. And there we go. We're set on the first one. Okay. We go to the next one. And so you check it again against the tooth. And so mine lines up like that, so that's where I'm gonna be. Okay. Kinda wanna banana clip it in like that. Okay. And then this one. Now we're in, and all we have to do is press it. Okay, and there's your RAM. Okay, and when putting together a PC, you always want to put the motherboard together first before you start on anything else. Next, so we have the SD. Okay, and this is a VMNE, or I guess NVMe, that's what they call it. Oh wow, it's very tiny. Here we go. So as you can see, it comes with a back plate. Comes with some hardware for the back plate, and here's what we're looking for the SSD. Perfect. So now we bring out the card, and we kind of want to measure where this will go in. So it'll go in sideways, and then you'll drop down. So we can see it'll be this third nut. So we're going to open our hardware. Okay. We're going to take this one and put it on the third stool here. Okay, you want to make sure that's threaded in well. Give it a good amount of torque, push, pull, whatever. Okay. You want to make sure that your screwdriver will fit this. Mine does, so I'm okay. You put your SSD sideways, always sideways, like this. Always like that. Okay, and you push it well in. Okay, and it should be hanging like this. Okay. Now we push it down and screw it in. You gotta be a surgeon here. Okay, and don't overdo it, just enough so it doesn't come out. Okay, so now you have your processor in, you have your RAM in, you have your SSD in. So what's next? So this processor needs to be cooled. So we're gonna go ahead and put the cooler in. And here's our cooler. So I decided to go with the NH, the Noctool. So this processor comes with another mount, some thermal paste, Allen keys, and mounting hardware for it. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Okay. Okay, and as you can see, there's a cap on here because you don't want to put your fingers on there either. Okay. And this is our cooler. It is. So this is a backing plate. So this will go on the back of the motherboard. So if we go back here, you can see that there is a ridge here for that screw. So you'll simply just put it in, drop it in place. Then we'll go ahead and flip this back over. There we go. So we can see that there's these small dark ones that actually fit flush, so they're not loose. So if we take it versus one of these, you can see it's like it's way too loose. So you're gonna use these. And these go on each four corner. Okay. And now there are different orientations you can put this in. So you want to put it this way or this way. And what that just means is the directionality that you're going to mount this. So if you want to mount this way or if you want to mount that way. And the reason I want to mount it in this direction is because I'm going to have the fans flowing air throughout the system. So it's going to flow air out towards the back. So this is the back of the PC once we put it in. And then mount these. Okay, and they have different locations. So before you completely mount it, do the middle one and test. Okay, then you add these thumb screws. And you want to make sure to add all four first before tightening any single one of them. And then just tighten both of them at the same time. Doesn't need to be overly tight, just thumb tight. Okay, and you want to remove this cap so this slides off, and the thermal paste is right there. Okay, and for this I'll stand. You just want to put a small dollop on here. Okay, so I'm going to use the scraping method. So you just kind of like scrape it about. Yeah, if you can find something better to scrape with, because this is picking up a lot of it, and that's why I'm having to put more, then I recommend using that, but... Okay, so that's thermal paste applied. It's not that big of a deal. Don't overthink it. And then we put this on. Okay. You're actually given a small screwdriver here. Okay, so you're gonna have to press down on these a bit. But as soon as they're aligned, okay, so this one's caught. Now we do this other one. Okay, there we go. Caught both of them. Okay, so now we just screw them down. You want to screw them down both at the same time. Okay, and you'll feel when to stop when the screw stops turning. Yeah, so here you can see I felt the stop. So then you do the other side as well. See, now I can't go anymore. Just make sure they're tight. There we go. I recently purchased this Noctura cooler, and it comes with the ugliest fans here. And, well, I'm gonna do something about it. I bought some RGBs, and I'm gonna replace them. These are also a very silent fan, so I think it'll fit well, and I'm basically just gonna retrofit. So here we are. So these fans come off with two quick clips off the side here. You want to make sure to take them off. There we go. So you always want to be careful with these fins. Make sure they're aligned. If you push too much on one of them, they'll bend. Bending one won't really cause you any trouble. But as we can see here, so the clips come off the side. So we just remove them here. And remove the other one. Open up our new fan. There we go. It's a new Corsair fan. Looks very nice. And it has RGBs. So let's open it up. Okay. So we're just gonna put it in place. It might stretch out just a bit, but if we look, we're still within range of clipping. Perfect. Now we kind of want it to be this way. Now it'll go in place as such. And then we put this other one in place. There we go. And then we'll move on to the other fan. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna put this on. Voila. Okay, both fans are mounted. So the plate I was referring to is this one. It came with our motherboard. Just open it up. Now it just goes up here in the front. Now we have the I/O in place. Now we can put our motherboard in and bolt it down. Okay. Now that you've put the board in place, now you can screw them in with these screws. So now we have that motherboard in. Now I have an extra fan because my case does not come with a back fan, so I will install one. So for installing the fan, we put the fan in place and we'll screw in from the outside in. which power cable will go like that. It'll basically plug into this port here. So a power cable to here. And then your PCIe comes over here to your graphics card. And then finally, over here, your, what are these, CPU? Go to the CPU over there at the corner. And the rest is wire management, really. If you find here, please look at the manual on your motherboard. But these will all be for any start-stop switch for this panel. So all these cables up here will consequentially plug into the bottom port. Read your motherboard manual and it'll tell you exactly how to plug it in. That's my best recommendation. It won't be the same for you, so I won't show you that. But after this, it's just cable management. And if you guys have any questions, please just let me know, and I'm here to help.